All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the opening bell with myself, Tshepo, and this is brought to you by TD Markets. All right, this is a weekly recap. It's a Friday. We're just gonna take a look at the pairs we spoke about in the opening bell throughout the week. Just do a recap and see how the market has moved. But one thing I can tell is that nothing has happened this week. All right, this week was one of those weeks where we didn't really have volatility, we didn't really have movements in the market. So we're gonna start with gold. All right, gold gold is giving us the second scenario where there was that scenario that gold can still come down and then go up again, or at the time gold was somewhere here, and the first scenario was it can still push up from there, right? Because we're looking at how the structure is playing out. So now we are going back to the lows. All right, we're going back to the lows anywhere around this area. We're expecting a push to the upside. All right, so gold expecting that push to the upside around these zones. All right, so it is slowly but surely developing. Do keep an eye on that. And we also spoke about silver. All right, so silver, so we want to see if this structure has failed or not. All right, so previously we were looking for the market to make a push to the upside, so it's been going down. So we want to see from the bigger time frame what is happening, right? Another scenario that we have again, right, this whole move down here, it is a what we call the second leg of this whole correction. All right, so usually what tends to happen is that this whole leg goes all the way down. All right, that will be the second leg, and then we got the third leg. The first leg is this one to the upside. All right, so this is still gonna make like a bit of lows, but um, the closer it gets to this low here, right, that's where we're gonna start looking for buying opportunities. So the setup is not has not invalidated. The market is just busy developing that setup. All right, so silver, do keep an eye on it as well. It is we'll be looking for movement around where it is right now. Um, GBP Swiss was the third one. GBP Swiss is still trading on these lows. We are still watching out for a push to the upside. Nothing has happened so far. It is still trading on those lows, waiting for that momentum to kick in, those impulses to start forming, so that we look for um, selling opportunities. All right, so GBP Swiss also nothing has happened basically this week. It was busy developing the structure, but we are keeping an eye on it. All right, Euro Swiss was another one. So this one gave us the second scenario. It pushed down, broke this low. So anywhere around this area, we are then gonna look for buying opportunities now. All right, anywhere around this area, whether this move will be a bigger correction to the upside or an impulse, but we will be looking for buying opportunities. So Euro Swiss is also still developing, much like Pound Swiss. Do keep an eye on that. All right, EURAUD already completed um, the setup, right? EURAUD, it did go straight to take profit, right? Got that break, went straight to take profit. So this one is complete, it moved, right? Hope you guys took this trade, you closed it where I told you you must close it, and yeah, now we're seeing a push to the downside. Now we'll have to wait and see for a proper structure to know what will happen next. But EURAUD, it played out exactly as forecasted. All right, the next one here was Pound NZD. Also, Pound NZD also played out. We got this push to the upside. It went back to the top, and now it's forming that correction. For some people, this might have been a break-even trade. For some people, might have been profits. They took profits there, but this one also moved to the upside. GBPNZT, the setup is complete. We're now waiting for structure that will tell us what will happen next, all right? But GBPNZT, the setup is complete. All right, USD ZAR was another one. USD ZAR, it's still on the same zone, right? Nothing has happened this week, but we are looking out for that push to the upside, right? So do keep an eye on USD ZAR for that move to the upside. It might give us one more move down before it goes up, so just keep an eye on it as well. All right, AUDJPY, it is currently pushing down, expecting further downside. All right, it is currently pushing down, expecting further downside. So also do keep an eye on it. It is busy moving. All right, so we're gonna go over to the next pair. So CAD JPY, we didn't get the move to the upside from these levels. The market made a push to the downside. So what we want to see now is this our retracement for a move to the upside, or are we going to get a correction for a move to the downside? These are the possibilities, right? This move to the downside, is it a retracement for one more leg up, or are we going to get a correction here and then drop? So that's what we're keeping an eye on. It might go up, go down from where it is, just looking for further confirmation, right? So CAD JPY has not played out, still looking for more information. All right, pound yen also, it didn't go up from there. It could be that it's still developing this structure, right? So we will keep an eye on this current price. If we get a bearish correction, then this will drop off, of course, like what it's doing right now. It's forming a bearish correction, so it might drop. All right, we might be looking at this right here being our correction, and for one more drop to the downside. So it's a little bit unclear, but we will continue keeping a close eye on it. And the last one is USDCAD. USDCAD still developing, right? We're looking for a break. Once we get that break, then we'll look for trading opportunity, right? It's still above the support, so we're looking for that break to the downside, and then we'll start looking for short selling opportunities. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is how the week went. Yeah, nothing really moved this week. We'll come back and see how the next week is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys did make a profit on EURAUD, and we'll come back again on the next week and check how the markets are setting up. Enjoy the rest of your Friday weekend. Catch you back on Monday.